When we last looked at Litecoin, prices were interacting with resistance present at $165. We needed daily candles opening and closing above it to confirm it as support. So with resistance overhead and sell signals in play, I was anticipating price action continuing its way toward the strongest area of support, which is still waiting for us at $114 per Litecoin. That is going to be the most significant area of technical support waiting for us. However, at the moment, $144 does seem to be giving us support ever since the beginning of December. We're looking out for continued interaction with it as support to become more bullish on upside here, and we also need buy signals to return as well. So as long as these sell suggestions ever since the middle of November are in play, I anticipate continued interaction toward $114. If we were to experience an interaction with $144 similar to prices between the end of September and into October here, where we did experience support found and a bullish recovery above the most significant key level here, $165, confirming it as support and interacting with buy signals. This combination of Robo advisors suggested a bullish area above support throughout the beginning of October. After accumulation, prices rose up to 65% over the following 33 days. And if you weren't able to sell at that swing high, EngineeringRobo became bearish around the $222 level, suggesting you capitalize on 24% ROI. And since these most recent sell suggestions in November, price action has experienced 42% in downside, still currently more than 33% down at current levels as we await the most bullish area of accumulation with buy signals in play and confirmations of support. So we're looking out for continued bullish interaction with $144. Look out for $114 down below as long as sell suggestions are present. What are your thoughts on Litecoin at current levels? Now, here we have an article talking about Bitcoin being used as a form of payment among a professional athlete. Titled, Getting Paid in BTC was a big part of the reason this MMA fighter signed with Eagle FC. This article talks about Kevin Lee, a professional mixed martial arts fighter, saying a major factor in his decision to sign with a new promotion company was Bitcoin. He's said to have signed a 4-fight contract with the Russia-based company Eagle FC, and they will be paying him in Bitcoin. He is quoted saying, "To be paid in Bitcoin and not give me any pushback on it whatsoever was huge in the decision to sign with Eagle FC. It gives me a lot more financial security and will help me fight better too." The bottom of the article talks about the fighter's interactions with Bitcoin since before the 2017 bull run and him even using some of his profits to live off of and pay for medical expenses. It also refers to how he will be making more money with his new promotion company contract than he has with his previous, which was with the UFC. This article even talks about how UFC has been delving into the benefits of digital assets through partnerships with crypto and blockchain firms. It talks about a $175 million deal with Crypto.com for the next 10 years, and this agreement eventually led to the release of UFC licensed non-fungible tokens. In my opinion, this is a very bullish exposure for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I do believe increased exposure does lead to a potential increased adoption for Bitcoin and crypto. Seeing it being used as a form of payment with professional athletes is very bullish here, and I do believe there's a very large following for this whole sport and industry, and so this increased exposure I do believe is very bullish here for cryptocurrency overall. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you'd like to read this article, check it out in the description. Looking at today in crypto, we can see some, red across the board here. However, never fear. This, downside we are experiencing does seem to be rather healthy in my personal opinion. A lot of these projects in the red are only experiencing between, 4 to 7% in downside. This is very, modest, consolidation and pullbacks for crypto. We do see some projects, though, experiencing more than 10% in downside, such as ICX experiencing 17% in downside, Aave just about 10%, XYM in the red as well. However, a lot of these projects, as I mentioned, are still rather bullish in my opinion. We even do see some projects in the green, CTC, Rose, and Myota experiencing some nice gains today. FTM still in the green, HNT as well, in addition to Uniswap also staying green today. So overall, we're still looking rather bullish in the sort of longer perspective, especially when we zoom out here to the last 7 days in Bitcoin. We're looking at the first 2 days of the new trading week. We do see price action is still very much in the green and still in an uptrend, it would appear as well. A lot of these projects holding very nicely. Certain projects in the red, however, the biggest red bubble we do see is going to be XYM, Urine Finance, and HBAR experiencing more than 10% in downside. We even have XRP as well in the red throughout these last couple days. However, we were anticipating continued downside with resistance overhead mentioned in yesterday's video. So overall, we do see a bullish incentive and continued upside here as we approach the end of the year, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts on the crypto sphere. We're looking at some potential high risk, high reward entries here. These are going to be a couple coins I think could recover rather dramatically if Bitcoin were to recover in the immediate short term here. This is going to be heavily dependent on Bitcoin's kind of price action. Coin symbol DYDX. Bullish robo advisors in play and some potential technical key levels. We're going to be utilizing the early bird robo advisor for these entries here. Since the early bird robo advisor prices have increased by 32% over the following 11 days, and this recent interaction with the rest of our robo advisors does suggest continued upside here, which could lead price action toward my initial target of potential technical resistance at $15.17. Right now we are looking for a potential interaction downward here, technically $8.69 all the way down to $7.83 are going to be the potential area of support that we could see an interaction with here if price action doesn't make its way upward immediately. So do your own analysis though. Let me know your thoughts on this coin. This next coin is symbol PSG interacting with support here. It would appear, $16 is going to be the key level of support and potential area of accumulation as long as daily candles continue to open and close above it. We are interacting with buy suggestions. This combination of robo advisors suggested a bullish area of accumulation, technically around $14.14 with that early bird and bull robo advisor, and after accumulation prices rose up to 335% over the following 32 days. And if you weren't able to sell at that swing high, our robo advisors allowed you to capitalize on 132% ROI if you chose to take profit at the $32.88 level. And after those sell suggestions, price action experienced 61.5% in downside before becoming bullish again, and we see this combination of robo advisors returning very close to where it previously did. So we're looking out for potential continued interaction similar to that. However, failure to hold $16 will send us to the next area of support at $11.96. My immediate short-term target here for continued upside is going to be resistance at $22.95. Bitcoin, crypto, the currency, currently back below a key level, interacting with $48,577 as resistance overhead under the influence of sell suggestions. So EngineeringRobo has been bearish on Bitcoin technically ever since the middle of November, and we have been anticipating interaction with the strongest area of support and buy signals to return ever since. So we are unfazed by this retracement and pullback here with technical interactions with resistance overhead and buy signals still in play. We can anticipate continued interaction toward $43,160 as a potential area of support here for us. However, the strongest area of support is still $34,655 per Bitcoin. So price action just looking for support, currently interacting with resistance. We do need buy signals to return as well. EngineeringRobo has been unfazed by this most recent recovery here. So this downside is kind of to be expected if you've been following the channel here, and so we will need to see just how quickly we can be bought up from this dip. Zooming all the way out to consider the fear and greed index here, we can see price action coming from the most bullish area of long-term accumulation throughout the middle of March of 2020. I'm sure you can imagine just how bullish it would be to be acquiring entire Bitcoins between 5 to 7,000 US dollars, currently interacting with 47,000 US dollars after peaking around 69. In my opinion, price action will still be making its way all the way up to the FOMO zones, currently interacting with $152,000 per Bitcoin. I anticipate price action reaching that level before any sort of considerable downside is to be expected. In my opinion, we are still very much in what appears to be an uptrend, and it is very hard to be bearish on Bitcoin at these levels. So any sort of short-term kind of wiggles and moves that we do have here are going to be very healthy here for the longer-term uptrend that Bitcoin very much continues to be in. So, in my opinion, I am still bullish based on these current parameters. Let me know your thoughts on Bitcoin, though, down below. Are you bullish or bearish on cryptocurrency currently? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Check out EngineeringRobo for free with a link in the description. Subscribe here on YouTube. Check out all the other social media down below and tune in for the next one.